We're gonna do a draft. We're gonna do only draft in 3. So we'll draft 3 apiece. We
got a lot of games to do.
Yeah, we got a lot of games to do. Anybody who's joining us for this episode, if you made it this far too, thank you. I don't know why you're still here, but this is different than what we normally do. Normally we'll do like one game. It's a lot of discussions about random crap. We have fun. We'll do Smash or Pass at some point, but tonight's a lot of games as like a homage to the past. But this game, it's a callback. This game is our draft. We've done drafts before. This one we're going to draft 3 game day concession items.
Okay, so
anything you can get at a concession stand,
but individually. So I'm not drafting like a meal of blank and this drink.
Right.
Okay. All right, you go first. You go first.
Well, in that case, if I go first, if you give me the first pick, I feel like the number one thing you have to draft first is going to be beer.
Okay.
Cold beer.
Yeah, that's fair. I will take a dome dog or just a hot dog, whatever version of the hot dog is at said stadium. That's my number one pick.
It's a solid pick. I mean, you think any sporting event, you're normally going to think hot dog, especially like baseball or something. Nothing's more American than a hot dog and a beer.
Beer and hot dog. That feels like the combo right there.
Right. Yeah, I feel that. All right, second pick. I think I have to go with every time we go to a game, this is the first thing my daughter asks for, pretzel.
That's a good one.
Big pretzel.
I don't know that this would have gotten drafted if I'm not picking it, but it's my go-to thing at the stadium. I'm getting some nachos. I'm drafting nachos number 2.
That's a solid pick. Are you putting how do you order your nachos? Is it just nachos and cheese?
It depends on my mood. I would say more often than not, it's nachos with just nachos with the extra cheese. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I'll get the peppers if I'm in the mood for that.
Yeah.
But most of the time, just nachos. I'll pay the $2 or whatever it is for the extra cheese because that little thing of cheese is not enough. The key with the nachos is you gotta have the cheese on the top of them.
Yeah.
And then you have to take a couple of them and let them soak in the cheese for a couple minutes. You know what I mean?
You like the soggy nachos?
Not all of them. But there's, you get the crispy. Right.
A few.
Right.
You got to have a plethora of options.
There you go.
Plethora. Who cares? Shout out to the Braves, man. I just randomly thinking through that. They have some really good food at the stadium in Atlanta, dude. At the Braves game.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the different places they have there, but it's like local vendors, local restaurants that actually sell food at the game.
It does suck that we don't have that. Our food selections could be so good, man.
Yeah,
they could be so good.
That's what led me to thinking that because I was like, the nachos at the Saints game, like you can get some of those barbecue nachos. They're like okay,
right. We went. Well, I was about to say I will now. If you give me the option of like barbecue nachos or pulled pork nachos, like I'm taking that 10 out of 10 times. But I went to the Rangers' new stadium, and they have like a local barbecue spot in there that does their barbecue nachos, and it's like legit smoked.
Oh yeah,
pork. I'm like, this is
rolling, it's like a real restaurant meal. It's like, oh, this is good.
And the hot dog isn't a hot dog; it's a full sausage.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
So that just further emblazons my hate.
Maybe I need to start doing these season ticket surveys they send me and be like, just the only answer I give is food. Better food.
They claim, you saw the stuff that they came out with recently. They claim that nobody has a problem with the food, and I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Center plate sucks. Put it on a shirt.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's not that people don't have a problem with the food. It's just that they don't. Maybe people don't care about the food. Maybe we care more about the food than other people.
That's also true.
Because if you're going to a Braves game, like you're just there as a baseball fan. Right? Like, you're not a diehard Braves fan. So you're kind of like, I'm just experiencing the park. Let me get some food. Like, you're caring more about the food.
Also, a fair point you just made that you don't realize you made is, like, if you're going to a Braves game, there's nothing else to do around there. If you're in that district, that's it. That's where you are. Now, if you're going to a Saints or a Pelicans game, I mean, you're in the city of food. Like, there's restaurants everywhere. You can go eat something before the game, after the game, like...
I don't know. You said it's a weird thing because it's kind of like Braves Rangers specific. But like you said, the Braves have a situation like the Rangers have where there's shit all outside the stadium now.
Yeah,
like there's a whole another barbecue spot outside the stadium and restaurants and things outside the stadium that you can eat at and then go in, and then they still give you the option for real good food.
Yeah, it's the same way in Atlanta.
So I don't think having good food around New Orleans is an excuse to not have good food. If anything, you should be embracing that
and bring it in.
Yeah,
bring it inside,
dude. Like all these, like hit some of these big food, like the popular food trucks up. Be like, hey, come have a stand in the Dome, or come have a stand in the arena.
That's a phenomenal idea. Instead of kicking all these vendors off the street, put them in a Dome.
Yeah,
on game days, let them make some money.
Exactly.
They'll probably turn it down because that's a lot.
I was about to say it's a win for the arena and the Dome, right?
Right.
Like you're gonna get a cut. They probably will turn you down, but dude, find a couple local spots and be like, hey, come set up a spot in here. Get Dome Dog in there, or not? What is it? Dat Dog.
Dat Dog.
Get Dat Dog in there to do the hot dogs. Like, is that so bad?
And it could be a dumbed down. I mean, even Smoothie King in the Dome. We're on a tangent here. We have draft picks left to pick.
We only have one.
We have one.
Okay.
But yeah, no, get them in there. It could be a reduced menu. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just make it better than what it is.
We're gonna clip this and tag the Saints. This is our pitch to improve the food at the arena and the Dome.
Who is it? LSED.
I don't know.
Whoever runs the Dome and the arena and
you would know more than I would. I have no idea.
I can't remember at the moment.
Are you up?
Off the top of my head, I am up. My third pick. So you went nachos 2. You went hot dog 1. I went beer 1. Oh, no, this is my second pick, huh?
No.
Did I pick someone? I don't even remember now. What did I pick?
You went beer. I went hot dog.
Yeah.
What did you pick?
Now I'm at a loss. I don't remember. Did I pick anything? Oh, the pretzel.
The pretzel. Okay.
Yeah, all right. Pretzel, my daughter, favorite thing. All right, so this is my third pick. I'm a little conflicted here. I'll be completely honest with you because it's like, is it something I want or is it something that like I feel like other people are going to get? What's something that's at every stadium that everybody buys? I'm going to leave that all to the side, though. I'm going to go with the little personal pizzas. Everybody, every stadium I've ever been to, I'm seeing those personal pizzas. I don't really get them, but
some are good, some are not good at all. I used to like it when it was Domino's in the Dome, and then they went to Rotolo's. Not so good. The Domino's ones, that's the thing. It's Domino's, but it's not Domino's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know Domino's pizza. That ain't it. But no, I'm with you. I think that's a good selection right there.
Gotcha.
For me, I feel like I need a snack here. You got the pretzel.
Yeah.
I don't have any other. There's no other drink that I'm going to draft here. I don't.
No, not even like the lemonade. People love that lemonade.
Man. I don't know. I've heard that there's some ballparks though that don't even have lemonade.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to pick that. I'm torn between two things here. I'm gonna draft popcorn.
Ooh. Okay.
The one I was torn between was peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of the two, I think. Is like just a quick go-to, sobering up snack.
Nothing smells better than when you walk past the stand that has all the nuts and they have like the cinnamon whatever nuts. I don't even want them, but they smell so good.
I don't even eat them, but I'm like, man, this is a top 5 smell right here.
Just amazing. You got any runner-ups?
I used to like getting cotton candy as a kid.
Yeah, that's got to be a staple, right? Like, I feel like kids everywhere.
Yeah, the little Italian ice things that they kind of go around with.
Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots is a choice.
That's a sleeper. That's a sleeper. I didn't think about that.
Ice cream in general. Dude, when you used to get, and I'm sure they still do it, the Dippin' Dots and the mini helmets.
Yeah,
that was what a time. I used to love going. That was like the number one thing I wanted as a kid.
That's how I knew who the affiliate was for the baby cakes.
100%,
because they would always change the damn helmet, and I'd be like, "Wait, we're with the Marlins now."
You know what? I think you're onto something. I think that's why they did it.
It might be.
This is the team we're associated with, and we need you to know some kind of way other than just hanging a sign.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like, "Why is this helmet the Marlins?"
Right. I had so many Astros helmets. So many.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. The other one that comes to mind for me, and then we can move on. When it was fresh, like in its infancy, right? Like the first couple of years they did it. The crispy, crunchy chicken.
I was gonna say chicken tenders is a sleeper pick.
That stuff was so good with the Sweet Baby Ray's sauce. Like, man, that was every time when I would go to a Hornets game at the time. I think it was maybe Pels early years. That stuff hit the spot.
Is there another drink? I mean, you say lemonade. That's probably.
I mean, you're looking at like.
I can't think of like another alcoholic drink.
It's beer. It's all. I mean, the games at games, like yes, people drink cocktails. I drink cocktails at the games.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're thinking of like what everybody's gonna get, most people are gonna like go to. It's beer. It's got to be.
I guess like just a good soft drink is
like a fountain drink.
Probably a solid choice. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good. I think that's the first time we've had a draft where we didn't question any pick. Everything felt right.
It just feels right.
It wasn't the waffle pancake situation again.